All right, well, job interview tips from a fashion icon. Vogue's editor-in-chief, Anna Wontor, notices when you're not comfortable with what you wear, and that can cost you a job. Take a look.
I think what everybody should remember, whether they're interviewing at Vogue or indeed anywhere, that we're not hiring your wardrobe. Your wardrobe is not going to be doing the job for you. It's who you are.
Wontor went on to explain that she hired a man who wore a dress and carried a handbag because he's expressing himself. Jack, I have to ask you, because you're the best dressed person on the set right now.
I don't know about that.
What do you think about dressing the part for job interviews? Does that matter?
It does matter, especially if you're shooting for the stars. And you know, a person like me, I came up, I didn't wear suits, and most people around me never wore suits. So you know, it gave me just a little bit of confidence and some swag. And so I think it depends on the individual, but I would not or tell people not to dress nice, because I think that can actually raise the bar for you mentally and emotionally and physically.
I mean, I think we have to take this with a grain of salt, right? She works in the fashion industry.
She does work in the fashion industry.
Where, you know, a man could walk in a dress and carrying a handbag, and they're like, great, what a great form of expression. While that's great, I don't know if the same thing would be felt if he were to walk into Goldman and try to do an interview.
Or an oil rig.
Oh, absolutely.
Read the room.
I think, look, ultimately the point is this. Wear what you feel, wear, I think, something that's appropriate for the environment that you're going to be working in, but still, you know, you're still able to express yourself. Look at Jack here with this tie.
Yes.
I mean, he didn't go solid. He didn't go solid colored. No, he decided to be bold and express himself with this fashion
choice. You're not supposed to judge the panelists' clothing options.
So what I'm saying is, fashion appropriate,
yes,
but still a little bit of hints.
We should have a fashion segment on this show every time.
Tell us his personality.
I actually really like this.
That's the point.
I don't know if Jack
and that just made me blush and feel really good.
Yeah,
there you go.
You earned it, man. You look good. You look good. Now I feel a little bit. I feel self-conscious about what I'm wearing, though. But I mean, in terms of when you jump ship, right? When you shift from the NFL to working where you work now, I mean, in terms of that jumping, does clothing play a factor in that when you're trying to represent, you know, changing careers?
Totally. I had a stylist when I played in the NFL. Her name's Busher. I love you, Busher. But she taught me how to dress. She taught me how to have my swag in appropriate things for different environments. So if I'm going to an event, or if
we've got the full.
you got the tees on. You got the tees on, and I got the Superman on too. But it does matter, particularly when you're doing things where you need that extra confidence, right? I came out of a locker room, and then all of a sudden, 6 months later, I'm walking into Wall Street going to Morgan Stanley to apply for a job.
Yeah.
So, you know, those small little things kind of give you that self-confidence that you need. So, yeah, man, you got to dress the part.
Well, I don't know, man. Next time, maybe don't wear the tie. I'm feeling self-conscious. Like you're coming from a job here.
For the men, it's all about
coming from a job.
I'm going to wear a dress next time and bring a handbag.
And a handbag. All right, Jack Brewer, thanks so much for being here.